Carol needs to die. What is up, YouTube? Welcome to WeSibs, West Coast, East Coast siblings. Tonight, we got episode 14 of The Walking Dead. We're going to go through our 3 biggest takeaways, as always. But first, hit the subscribe button and click the bell so you don't miss a single episode. Man, Carol is just frustrating me to no end. So we're going to talk about that as well. But let's kick it off first with takeaway number 1.
Sorry, I'm eating a gummy bear.
Okay, just finish chewing.
Okay. Sorry, there's... Okay, guys, takeaway number 1 is that Carol and Negan were in cahoots the whole time. What? Turns out that we do a flashback at the beginning of this episode, and Carol breaks Negan out so that he can kill Alpha for them.
You know what? This is just ridiculous. Carol has been acting a fool
really angry
all season. It's really starting to bother me because Carol was such a cool character, but all season she's just been making dumb decision after dumb decision, and it's not just endangering her life, but it ultimately got her son killed. And, you know, she just doesn't seem to be learning her lesson. And that's not who she is. She's always been level-headed.
Carol has always been a bit selfish and, like, a bit too far in the wrong direction in terms of what's right. She's always trying to kill everybody in order to save them. But in this episode, I think her motivations were right. It was just wrong that she didn't tell anyone that she let Negan do it.
Under no circumstance should you be letting Negan walk. That was something that you had, it had to be a group decision.
Yeah.
If it ever happened, you never let Negan walk. Everything that they went through from the time that they met Negan to what Rick sacrificed to even put this dude in jail, you never let him out. Yeah. He should have been dead. He should rot in jail. And so for Carol to get to this point in a selfish moment to say, oh, well, I want this person dead right now, she should have died. And she gets to a moment where she could have died in the episode. And I gotta be honest, as much as I loved her character, I was actually like, I'm okay with this. Like, let her die.
I don't think Carol can die. We've got too many OG characters disappearing. So Carol can't die, but she does need to get her act together.
So then, guys, getting into the second biggest takeaway from the episode, there's been question. We've been wondering if Negan was really turning over a new leaf or if this was just all a joke. Yeah, so we never really knew if it was genuine or not. I usually lean toward the side that it's not genuine. Negan has always got something up his sleeve, but it appears that after this episode, he might be legitimate in his turning over a new leaf.
Yeah, I think it's really interesting how when Negan is bad Negan, he turns into his swaggering, Lucille swinging people bad guy. Yeah. And when he's being honest, he turns into a wimp. It's like like we need you to find a happy medium between the two.
And think about it this way. The reason that we need Negan right now is because he has to take over that spot from Rick. Yeah. But we want the Negan that we know, not this new soft Negan. Like, honestly, and I'd been predicting this since way before, I knew Negan was going to kill Alpha. Like, he was, that was the reason they were keeping him on, the primary reason, at least for this season.
Yeah, I mean, that's a good point. She did seem to know that. And interesting, too, that they kept bringing up that he didn't kill her fast enough. It was kind of like he had to, in order to play her, it was going to take some time.
Toward Negan being fake and disingenuous in his turning over a new leaf, I'm evenly on the fence.
Now I see Negan as a person who did a bunch of wrong, had wrong done to him, and now could go in either direction. But we got a little bit more insight into Negan's psyche, too, when the two of them were sitting on that bench. And he's like, you know, I sat in that jail cell until my memories had bars on them. Like, it felt good to be needed and a part of something.
Yeah. But I'll tell you what, I think that's still a driving motivation for him. And that's why part of me is still like, it may not be genuine, because his best way to convince people to let him back into society so he can start taking over again is to have a high up on his side.
Okay, guys, so takeaway number 3 is Eugene, Ezekiel, and Yumiko go to what I believe is Washington, D.C., in search of this woman. I think her name is Elizabeth, Eugene's friend.
That they've been talking to in communications over the radio for a good part of the season.
Yeah.
And then they meet this weird chick. This girl in a pink, like, mink coat, fake mink fur,
she looks
whatever.
A little crazy. We know she has a sense of humor, though, because she's got all these walkers tied up in funny outfits and whatnot, doing things.
Yeah, that just had Ezekiel rolling.
Yeah, which is really weird. weird.
That was weird.
Yeah, we don't know who this new character is, but it's pretty exciting. You know, they're venturing out into DC. Hopefully this woman has a whole other civilization that, you know, Eugene and Ezekiel and Yumiko can meet, kind of.
Unfortunately, the show New World has been delayed. I don't know if you guys knew that. It was supposed to be coming on in April, but now they're just saying later this year, so who
Everything
knows
is later this year.
when that's going to
If
be.
only my
so.
bills were later this year. Alright, anyway, so like this video if you like this video.
That's what I mean by practice.
Shut the heck. Anyway. Did you hear that outside? That was really weird.
Was it a ooh?
Yeah. Anyway, you guys, those were our 3 biggest takeaways from The Walking Dead Season 10, Episode 14. Make sure you like this video if you like this video. Click the bell so you can be notified of all of our new content.
Yeah.
And subscribe, because that's a great thing to do. And don't forget to check out our sister network, the La Cuente Ledger, where they cover all kinds of fun stuff like sports. We don't tend to really do sports, but they do sports.
Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in the next one. Peace!